Now for the home team, VII Class C. At guard, 5'9" freshman, number 3, Alan Temporary. At guard, 6' junior, number 12, Daniel Merrill. At forward, 5'10" senior, number 22, Nathan Park. At forward, 6'1" freshman, number 20, Keegan Briggs. And at center, 6'9" junior, number 33, Carson Hines. 9-year coach for Larry Hunter, assisted by Mark Woodley. There were 16 and 7 half. The Northern Coach playing guard and the anthem.
State Fieldhouse. It's the 26th day of February 2011, and we're here for playoff action in Section 7 Class C semifinals. Seton Catholic and Northern Adirondack. Seton in the home whites, and the Bobcats in the visiting green and gold. It'll be a block. 3 referees tonight. We have Jim Caron, Ron Jim Bruno, and Andy Morelli. 2 out of 3 of those guys are viewer supporters. Ron Jim Bruno and Andy Morelli, fine supporters of hometown cable. And if you're not, why not? Brady Smart, I believe he must be up from the JVs because I'll have to check the JV roster probably at halftime. See if he was in the JV squad earlier this year. Goes to the championship game. Ticonderoga and Lake Placid playing in the Mill Center. Temperature of 14 degrees when we arrived on this Saturday. It's a noon start here on the 26th. Temperature about half of what it should be. Has a foul on big guy, Carson Hines. had to pause for a double sneeze, and Seton Catholic threw the ball away. But we didn't miss much. Travel. Saya trying to penetrate. We'll bring it up for the Knights. For Hines will be the big factor for the Knights. The Bobcats can find a way to stop him or neutralize him, and we have a good shot at winning this one, but Hines is a big factor as far as Seton Catholic goes. Taken away by the Bobcats. Going Bloys to Saya. It's 4-2 in favor of the Bobcats. 5:05 to go in the opening period. First game of 4 that we've played here today. The other Class C semifinals will follow. Then it's the B's. I do have big enough gap between the Cougars and Bobcats. Nice block there. Layup is next to the other end. Between the Cougars and Bobcats, the Cougars game is the last game of the day. Bobcats is the first. And could sneak out to do the Cougars and Beekman hockey game. We'll really be cutting it close to the start. And that finishes the start of the Cougars and Beekman basketball game. And in that basketball game, Stephen Carter is going for his 1,000th point. And I will have to find a new parking spot. If you get here early for the first game of the day, you get a much better parking spot than you do when you show up for the 4:30 game. The three-pointer by John Whitehall. And it's 7-2 Bobcats. 3:24 to go in the first quarter. Lanes with the rebound. Take it away. In and out. And he's going to need all those to fall. Little high dribble there, but no carry on the part of Keegan Brake. Number 5 is in Cody Quantop for the Knights. Missed layup for the Bobcats. And I just realized I haven't plugged my microphone in. So now the sound should be a little more of my voice and less of the background voice. I didn't have the microphone plugged in during the introduction of the lineups, and then I forgot to plug it in after the national anthem. That's because I was still rushing. The scorebooks were just being finished up. I just barely had time to walk back up here. The books were very late to get out here. There was no official program to
to help you. So it was a late job of getting the programs, getting the lineups. Got them just in time. I just barely cut the camera on when they didn't do the usual admonitions about running on the floor or spitting at the referees and all that kind of stuff, or smoking in the boys' room. So they got right into introducing the starting lineups. So I was still hustling when I got back up here to start taping. But Mike's plugged in now. It's 7-4 in favor of NAC. This is Section 7 Class C semifinals. Winner faces the winner of Ticonderoga and Lake Placid. That's the kind of a bounce the Bobcats are going to need, but the Knights got that one. They trail now 7-6, and there's a travel. Off the glass by Park, and it's now 8-7 Seton Catholic. Ball is on Quantock. His first, team third. Cats have yet to be called for a foul. With 25 seconds to go in the first period, Seton Catholic with the lead. Another one that rolls off the rim for the Bobcats. They're not getting the rolls. And the team that gets the rolls and the bounces in a close game is probably going to get another friendly bounce. It just bounces around and drops in, so it's a 3-point lead for Seton, 10-7 after one here on viewer-supported hometown cable. Cameron Guerin will inbound it and start the second period. Team down by 3 after having an early 7-2 lead. The last 8 points gone to Seton Catholic, rejected by Hines, but the Cats get it back. It's going to be a travel. Ron Giambruno telling me that after he gets done taping here, he's heading for Schroon Lake. They could do a Class D playoff game. Trying to recall if that's who Shazy is playing. I know either the boys or girls are playing Schroon Lake. I think it's the girls. Knights will keep the ball. Excuse my coughing. I'm battling a whole bunch of stuff here and trying to make it through the day. Hines with the rebound, too strong. And the Bobcats, all 5 of them hitting the boards, boxing out, getting them with the rebound. A minute into the second quarter, still 10-7 Seton. Smart. And foul on Hines, that'll be his second. That's what the Bobcats have to do, work on Hines, try to get him in foul trouble. Make it a 10-8 ball game. Knights will push the ball up the floor. 10 to Hines, a little too high. And the Bobcats come up with it. Saya drives. That's at least 3 for the Cats that have rolled off the rim. Bobcats turn it over, 6:18 on the clock. Seton Catholic ball. Knights will give it back to the Cats. Craig Gardner is reported in for NAC. number 14. Saya intimidated, throws it up. Can't be that intimidated to throw up a shot like that. Better to dish it off to somebody else. Kept his pivot. And pulled down by Langlois. So yeah, nice move that time. He faked and took it in and laid it up. He got Hines to commit and took it right by him. So we're tied at 10-10. Langlois up to Saya. And we're going to have a foul on LaRoe. So that's LaRoe's second foul, team fifth. Cats are still yet to draw a foul. Adam Tedford back in. We have a timeout. The Bobcats lead 12-10. Park will inbound it. Looking for a target. Rolls it way down the floor. Hines with the rebound, rolls off, put it back up and bounces in. Hines has a nice soft shot, and those have a tendency to bounce around in that rim, and very often they'll fall in like they have been for him today. So the game is tied at 12. Elbow shot is good by Guerin. Cameron Guerin makes it 15-12, a three-pointer for Guerin. 4.5 to go in the first half. Hines has a whole lot of company out there. Rejected by Smart. Jesse Smith is reported in for NAC. That's short. And the Knights will keep it. 4:03 on the clock. So we're just about... Shot clock. 4 minutes now, so we are halfway through the second period. 20 Briggs in for Seton Catholic. Kind of indescribable what we just saw there. A little strong. Trying to rush it. A little Bobcat ball. Trying to rush it and timeout for the Bobcats. Guerin to inbound it. Here come the Knights. Knights led 10-7 coming into the period. So they've only scored 2 points thus far. Make that 4, and they trail by 1. 15-14 NAC. Smith rejected by Hines and travel. I guess they're using an online camera here to send this game to an interested party somewhere else, maybe Skype or Skyping it or whatever. Off smart. Or we'll bring it up. We have 2:20 to go in the first half. Only 5 fouls have been called. None of them on the Bobcats. Guerin at the front end of that one. Oh, steal and a basket for the Bobcats. The lead is back to 3 with 2 minutes remaining in the first half. Another chance of trying to rush it. You got to make sure you have the ball before you start trying to run down the court. Long two-pointer by LaRoe. 16-17, a 1-point lead for the Cats. Saya. Looks like he's got Hines figured out. We've got him completely faked out. Come the Bobcats. This is Guerin. And if that's a foul on Hines, it'll be his third. No, it's a travel. So 25 seconds to go. A three-pointer will tie it. Cats lead 19-16. Short. 8 seconds. Now we're down to 5 seconds. 3 seconds. Would have counted. Another one that bounced out of the rim. And we just got a stack of videos to put on from Thai TV for put on our internet sites. 19-16 at the half. Bobcats leading the Knights here on viewer-supported hometown cable. Trailing by 3, the Knights have the ball to start the second half. Hines has the ball slip through his hands. And a nice rebound there for the Bobcats by Langlois. Saya pulls up for a jumper. And it was pulled down by Tedford. And basket by LaRoe. And it's a 1-point ball game again. This one will probably go to the wire. The winner again will face the winner of Ticonderoga and Lake Placid. for the Knights to regain the lead. Blocks. 3 referees in the playoffs. Karen Morelli and Jim Bruno. Hit the rim, so it's still alive. The shot was in the air when the shot clock went off, and it ended up just grazing the rim. So it's not a shot clock violation. Bobcats still not called for any fouls. I think some of the Seton management is wondering why. Rejected by Hines. And there it is. There it is. First foul in the game for a Bobcat. Fouls on Langlois. One will tie. Rebounded by Smith. Travel. Hines looks underneath. Shot is short. That was the Park with the shot attempt. And he ended up right directly under the under the rim. So yeah, can't do much when you're in that position. The first half, the Bobcats hit a couple of 3-pointers that helped their cause. Basket by LaRoe. And Seton leads it 20 to 19, 4:23 to go. Kick. Well, Seton has the ball and the lead. Come the Bobcats. This is Saya. No foul. Wow. Saya pushes it out to Smart. Rejected by Hines. 3:33 to go. In the third, 2019 Bobcats, trailing Seton Catholic. Short. Deo with a 2-pointer. About an 18-footer, 17-footer. That puts the Bobcats back up 21 to 20. We're under 3 now in the third. The foul is on Smith. Seton ball with 2:46 in the third. That's short. Langlois. Yes, Langlois. Over to Saya. Three-pointer by Saya. Puts the Cats up by 4, 24-20. 2:06 to go in the third quarter. Underneath for Hines. Too strong. Langlois with the rebound. And Saya is held. Nothing subtle there. LaRoe was grabbing him. Well, that's the first Seton foul for this half. As LaRoe's third timeout. A gift for the Knights. Passed into the hands of Briggs. He gave it to LaRoe, and a steal, and we're tied just like that. Just like that. Bobcats stop taking care of the ball. Trying to go against Hines. That didn't work out too good. And 6 quick points for the Knights. And suddenly, in the final minute of the third, they are up by a deuce. It's over and back. Elbow rolls off the rim. Guerin with the rebound. 34 seconds to go. Third quarter. 26 on the shot clock. Thrown up. And Knights get the ball with plenty of time for a last shot. Tipped. So throws it up, and the Knights end up with the rebound. But the dust is settled. The Knights lead 26-24 at the end of 3. Bobcat ball. Start the fourth quarter, they trail by 2. And to force it underneath. Not taking care of the ball again. Ryan Pacer had the rebound, but got distracted. Whoa! Just trying to get some hip room there was Keegan Briggs. Quantock. block there by Smart. But Carson Hines got it back and made the best of it. Off the basket. With the drive. Hines' third foul. Saya misses. Cats will get it back. Smart will lay it in. We are tied. 28 all with 5:53 to go. Seton ball. Turn, spin. Nice effort there by LaRoe. Saya will bring it up. Cameron puts the Cats up by 3, 31-28. 5:10 remaining. Cats take it away. Foul was on Quantock, his second. That rolls the rim, and Quantock picks up his third foul. Layup by LaRoe. That foul was called on Langlois, his second, team third. So Knights trailing by 1 have the ball. And Hines scores to make it 32-31. Seton back in the lead. By Langlois. And here come the Knights. Another foul on Saya. .401 remaining. It's Seton Catholic 32, NAC. Excuse me, Seton Catholic 33, NAC 31. LaRoe picks up his fourth foul with just under 4 remaining, and his team up by 2. Jump ball. And Hines follows and lays it in. A 4-point lead for Seton Catholic with 3:20 to go. Foul on Tedford. We're going to have a timeout when we come back. Saya will be shooting. Saya shooting a 1-and-1. Team trails by 4. Misses the front end 1-and-1. Rejected by Hines after the initial steal by Smith. Hines has picked up his 4th foul with 3:13 remaining. Saya again. can make it a 2-point game. Seton Catholic ball, they're going for the touchdown. Around to get a big basket by Briggs. 2:42 to go. Seton up by 4. Rango is on a nice speed. Makes it a 2-point game again. 37-35. 2.5 to go in the game. Hines with the turnaround. He's on rebound and he's fouled. Smart picks up his first foul. Gun ball. Quantock was able to sneak in there and between 4 green shirts and get that rebound. Still a 2-point ball game. 2:05 to go. And the Cats give the ball to the Knights. Fouled out. Trying to get a defensive man away from him. He pushed and off camera was called for the foul. Knights have 6 players who haven't taken their warm-ups off. Hines is out. 2-point lead for the Knights. Off the rim. Knights with the ball, 1.5 to go. They lead by 2. Basket down this time here would be huge. Seconds on the shot clock. No travel. Cats able to get it. Aaron gives it to Saya. 1 minute to go. And AC trails by 2. They can't fool around. Another timeout. 50.6 remaining. They're calling that a shooting foul. They're calling that a shooting foul. 34.7 on the clock. Seton gets another bounce. Give them a 3-point lead. Possession lead, 39-35. Seton should be careful in the backcourt. They don't want to foul and stop that clock. Might touch it quick. Three-pointer. Coach Bible wanted a timeout. A quick foul would be a 1-and-1 at the other end. 23.2 to go. Cats need to stop that clock and stop it quickly. And they haven't done that. They let 11 seconds run off. Clark will shoot a 1-and-1. 40-38. Need a three-pointer to tie it. 8 seconds. A timeout was called. Saya will get it. They'll inbound it, I should say. He's one of the ones they want to shoot. Another one would be Garin. Block shot. And that's the ball game. A 41-38 victory. Seton Catholic defeats the Northern Adirondack Bobcats, and that's the way it was. Section 7 Class C semifinals. Thanks for watching and those of you supporting viewer-supported local television, Hometown Cable. Win, lose, or draw, TV worthy of your support, Hometown Cable.
All right.